Hi guys, this is Jill at Eidolon House. I wanted to um, shoot a little film about sprouting wheat. I've had some questions on Instagram and a few emails sent to me, so I thought I would just shoot a short explanation about sprouting wheat. Um, I wanted to find something that I could grow that grows quickly and, of course, that is healthy, to add a fresh, healthy snack to my sheep and rabbits' diet. We give our rabbits something fresh every day. What I mean by fresh is like a cabbage or celery or just a little fresh snack in addition to their pellets and wheat diet. So I needed to find something else that grows fast and that was also somewhat less expensive. I hate just going and buying, a bunch of vegetables when I can grow them myself. But in the winter, you kind of don't have a choice. So, anyway, this is the wheat system that I just found online. I bought a 50-pound bag of feed or wheat from my co-op, and it's a great deal if you can buy the seeds through your local feed store or a co-op. It was $11 for a 50-pound bag, so major great deal. And then you need a strainer, a measuring cup, some burlap, a funnel is super helpful, and some mason jars and the rings. So the process is really simple. I measure a half a cup of seeds and then I soak them overnight in a mason jar. The next morning, you'll want to rinse your seeds very well. So that's where the strainer comes in handy. And I just rinse them out really well, put them back in the mason jar, and at that point, you add your burlap, or you can even use cheesecloth or something else, because this will act as your strainer. So then you don't have to keep dumping them out and putting them in your strainer. As they sprout and grow, you actually wouldn't be able to do that anyway. They grow a nice root base and then they start growing grass, and you actually have to use tongs to pull them out of the mason jar. So I wanted a system uh, of growing and seeding, and my kitchen started filling up with mason jars, which is why I then went to the mini fodder system. Again, there are tons of different blogs and resources online. This is just what I'm doing. I found this cool rack. I actually went to look for stackable cookie racks. My Walmart didn't have them, but they did have this. And what it is the rack to organize your canned goods in your cupboard. So there's 3 shelves, and so my most mature sprouts are on the top, and then I'll just move them up as I go. Then you'll need some disposable trays or containers. These I just saved my lunch meat containers. I hate throwing them away. And then I bought a couple of the Glad disposable containers. And you'll need to poke holes through them. So as you see, I have holes on one end, a lot. This is my like straining side, and then just a few random holes around. The easiest way to poke holes, I have an awl, but you can use an awl or a nail or even a small Phillips head screwdriver. Heat it over a candle, get it super hot, and then you'll be able to just melt your holes through. And there you go. So you can just take your whole rack and put it in the sink and rinse it every morning and night. My sink isn't always empty, so I still just keep this by the counter, and this morning it was super easy just to rinse them all out. I just kind of hold my hand over the top, dump out the water, and go. And then the excess will drain through the holes that you poked through. So it's that simple. And then I'm going to let these grow. This is 3 days of growth. I'm going to let them grow a couple more days. They're already starting to grow grass. At this point, it's super sweet and delicious, and you could feed them to your animals now. I just want a couple more days of growth and greenery on it. But again, they're super tasty. They're delicious to eat for yourself. They're high in protein, and also have a lot of good vitamins in them. So as you see, here's the growing. The root base is starting to get there, and then the grass. So here is last night's, which is not that many, but here is the night before, and already starting to sprout, and then of course the day before that. So it is a quick process. It's super fun, it's kind of gratifying, and you don't need a garden plot or a bunch of dirt. It's just water and rinsing, and there you go. Let me know if you have any other questions.